Hey there, what's up? It's me, Jeremy Ginsburg. Thanks for watching this video. Running out of shots here in my room here in Vietnam. So right now, getting creative. It's actually balanced on the TV and I'm standing on my bed, which is a lot of fun. But anyways, I just got back from a week-long trip in Dalat in the mountains. And it was a beautiful time, and I brought my guitar, but I was with 7 other people most of the time, including my girlfriend, cousin, and sister. And it was just a blast, but I didn't have much time to really do any music. But I was able to write some lyrics, and this next piece I want to read for you is actually an interesting story. So a couple weeks ago when I was back in Mui Ne, Vietnam, I was there performing music with my my family, brother and sister. It feels so cool to say that, sorry. And there was this Israeli couple that was living at the hotel we were staying at. They've been traveling the world for I think 6 months, and they had another 6 months left or whatever, a year total, which is pretty cool. They had 4 kids, and the dad turned out to be a best-selling author in Israel. And just talking to him, and he had a lot of beautiful things to say. But when we were meeting, we were talking to each other, and he was enjoying his breakfast, and I was enjoying my breakfast. He had his laptop. He was doing some writing, and there was someone nearby who was smoking cigarettes. And so I said to him, I said, hey, this is a great conversation, but I'm sorry, I gotta leave. This person, she's smoking, and I'm really sensitive because I've been getting my headaches. If you haven't seen the videos about pain and headaches, then check out earlier in my channel. And yeah, so I was having a cool conversation with him, and he's a writer, and he was telling me how he teaches workshops in Israel and all this cool stuff. And yeah, basically, eventually I was like, look, I gotta go. Like, I'm getting a lot of headaches. I'm getting a headache from this smoke, the cigarette smoke, which wasn't even that close, but I've become so sensitive at this point that, yeah, a little bit of smoke, I can really smell it from far away. And then he started to challenge me. He's like, if I gave you $1,000 for every minute you stayed here, like how, would you still leave? And basically kind of challenging just where I was coming from. And then he asked me as a challenge, he said, look, here's my email. I want you to write me 300 words based on this experience. He said, whatever you want, just write me 300 words. And at first, to be honest, I was a little offended. I was like, who's this guy just giving me these writing assignments? I don't know this guy. But then I accepted it as a challenge, and he's a really smart guy. And I know he leads workshops and stuff. And he even said that I'm not a good writer. I don't teach writing. My style is very different than what they teach you in school. But he did say, I teach people how to get to know themselves better through writing. And I think this piece that I'm about to read for you right here is a beautiful example of that. So I haven't even really edited this. I just sent it to him about 12 days ago, in early November. And I'm just going to read a few because I think it's powerful and cool, and I'm trying to experiment on this channel. So if you're watching this, please let me know what you think. I've been doing some songs, some silly songs, some covers, some originals, some just poetry like this one. So really let me know what you prefer so I can keep doing more of that, because it's all about you, right? So all right, so here it is. 300 words for a stranger. This random guy I met in Israel. Here we go. Sorry for the long intro, by the way. All right. Gotta find my footing. This bed is so bouncy. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I used to crave attention. I wanted to be admired. Now, I crave a peace of mind. For I don't care what others think about me all the time. I appreciate others who try to help, but no one knows me better than myself. Over a year of pain, and I still feel the same. No doctor's advice has caused the slightest bit of change. Acceptance. That's the lesson of today. If I resist what is, it won't make the pain go away. My questions have transformed from why me to how can I be free? Enough questions. Perhaps I need to let it be. Is there a reason for this pain? Does it matter? At this point, a cause is no longer what I'm after. Then what am I after? What's my end goal? What do I want now that I've surrendered control? A healthy peace of mind, a relaxing way to pass the time. It'd be nice to leave my migraine for a while and let it hang out on the side. See, pain is a teacher, So for now, I'll be a student. But this class is never ending, and the lesson plan is confusing. One step at a time, one breath at a time. One step at a time, one breath at a time. More appreciation, less contemplation. Maybe it's a spiritual journey now that I'm facing. Maybe my mouth's too busy chewing, I don't have time for tasting. More questions, less answers. More questions, less answers. But I'm so sensitive to smoke, it's like I already had cancer. But what's a life without feeling? How can I explain? To the naive and helpful stranger who comments on my pain, I can't. So perhaps the best response is to laugh it off. Take a breath, then observe it become an afterthought. No pain, no gain. That's the phrase, right? More pain, more gain. But am I gaining might? Suffering leads to growth. At least, so I hope. So for now, I'll leave my mind be, and I'll let my soul elope. So yeah, that's just a little bit over 300 words that I sent this guy. And his response was, wow, the best you have written, smiley. In parentheses, like he wrote, parentheses S-M-I-L-Y. Spelled it wrong because he's not a native English speaker. So, yeah, I don't know. I just felt the need to share that. I thought it was a cool story. And I feel like some of those lyrics are really powerful. Maybe I can take them and transform them into a song. But also I feel like it's a good exercise to kind of write to yourself, you know? It's like when I was writing that, I was writing it for him, but he knew that I was writing it for me. Just explaining the situation, just letting it unravel and kind of writing without a purpose. So I challenge you to do that if you haven't really done that before. Maybe write a poem or a diary or a journal, just whatever you're thinking at the time. Just give it a shot. So, all right. I apologize for making this video longer than others, but if you watched till this end, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming to my channel and Facebook, wherever you're watching this. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. I'm putting out new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'm super excited about some of these songs that I've got brewing. As you can tell, I've been doing a lot of self-reflection and writing a lot of songs, and I'm actually on a hiatus. I'm not performing anymore because all these bars here in Vietnam have a lot of cigarette smoke. So I'm going to use that as a gift and try to not see that as something that's annoying and frustrating, and I'm just trying to appreciate that and put my energy into writing more and creating more songs and creating more videos for you. So thanks for sticking around. One love, Rasta Moses, respect.